Back in 1884, the only thing going on in Big Bear was gold mining and cattle ranching. The lake that we have today didn't exist. There was no such thing as resorts, tourists, or even a decent road into Big Bear. The defining moment when everything began to change was in May of 1883, when a guy by the name of Frank Brown rode west through the swampy forest of Big Bear Valley past a small 1,000-acre lake. When Frank arrived at the narrow gorge at the west end of Big Bear Valley, he knew his search was over and he immediately returned to Redlands. Within just 60 very busy days, he created the Bear Valley Land and Water Company and raised $33,000 in operating capital. And by July, was back in Big Bear with work crews, cutting into the bedrock for the new foundation of the new dam. It needs to be pointed out that the construction of Frank's new Big Bear Dam was both unique and controversial. The plans called for a thin arch dam, 52 feet high, 20 feet wide at the bottom, and tapering to only 3 feet wide at the top. And it had to be made entirely from 3-foot rock blocks cut from the surrounding hillside, with cement used only to hold the blocks together. The strength of this dam was going to have to come from the shape of the arch. Over on the south side of the lake, there is still evidence everywhere that shows us how this dam was built. This boulder here has been split using a method called the plug and feather. There are other boulders all over this hillside that have similar splits. So, these workers, without the use of explosives or power tools, cut hundreds of 3-foot granite blocks weighing 3 to 5 tons each from this hillside, which were used in the construction of this dam. By the time they were finished in 1884, Frank Brown had created what was at the time the largest man-made lake in the world. There was a very real concern as to whether or not such a narrow structure made out of granite blocks could hold back the enormous pressure of a 5-mile-long lake. The thin rock dam held fast for many years up until it was replaced by today's multi-arch dam in 1912, which is another story for another time. I'm Kim Sweet with today's Big Bear History Bite.